Remember Luigi Mangione?
Who?
You know, the guy who shot and ended the healthcare CEO last year?
Fuck.
Well, NBC's Law & Order does its own liberal take on it,
These are their stories.
but with a twist.
You're kidding.
An ending without none.
What kind of shit is that?
I'm Giles Berganzo, and this, leaving it to the viewers, you and me, to decide who's right and who's wrong.
What? Why?
And another reason why Hollywood sucks.
It's true.
But it's what's next. What's up, everyone? Giles Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose, common sense, facts, and salt. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Monday. Here's a name from the past. Remember Luigi Mangione? You know, no, not Mario's little brother, but the guy who shot and ended healthcare CEO last year in New York. Well, of course, he's been captured, charged, and of course, the trial is supposed to be going on sometime. We don't know when. But anyway, leave it to Hollywood to take advantage of a situation, well, to make people who shouldn't be famous, infamous. This is one of those cases. NBC's Law & Order has decided to do its own take on it, both with a twist, an ending where there is none. Or not where there is none, where there should be one, but they really don't care. This, and coming from Breitbart, NBC's Law & Order paints Luigi Mangione-like character as a folk hero. Surprised? No. Longtime legal drama, NBC legal drama Law & Order sparked outrage Wednesday after portraying character obviously based on accused murderer Luigi Mangione as a folk hero. Mangione was arrested last year in connection with the December murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, who was shot and ended in a sneak attack outside the Hilton Hotel in Midtown Manhattan. The March 20th episode, also subtly titled Folk Hero, starts off with the murder of a prominent CEO who is gunned down in the street by a man wearing a hoodie mask, just like Mangione is accused of wearing one during the murder of the United Healthcare CEO. Gee, what a coincidence. In the episode, Ethan Weller is arrested for the murder of the show's fictional CEO, even though he plans the murder of a second CEO, but soon enough, New Yorkers in the show elevate the accused killer to the status of local hero. The accused killer's lawyers offered a novel defense at Weller's crime, justified because he felt he was saving lives by ending the insurance company CEO. Quote,
"There's no question Ethan Weller shot and killed Logan Andrews, but there's a reason he did it. A legal reason.
a legal reason.
He was trying to save lives. Logan
Andrews' face is
caused the death of
priceless.
thousands of innocent people by denying their legitimate insurance claims. Thousands more are about to die because of Mr. Andrews' callous disregard for human life. So Ethan Weller killed Logan Andrews before Mr. Andrews could kill again. And his
Ouch.
actions
Wow,
are completely and unequivocally legal under the laws of New York.
Later in the episode, several CEOs came together at the point that the judge allowed this absurd defense of the killer has a history of donating to extreme left-wing causes and attempting to paint all CEOs as mass murderers. Another CEO is outraged, saying, "So now we're all on trial? All of us are on trial for this?" Being mentioned. Yeah. And
This clown, Stratton, has claimed that Logan Andrews, a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, has killed thousands of innocent people. Which means, as a health insurance CEO, that I, too, have killed thousands of people, as did Mark and David.
We're all mass murderers. This is absurd.
Of course it is. But the judge believes the jury should decide whether or not this defense is valid.
I have looked into this, Judge. And he has donated to 7 politicians over the last 5 years, all of them avowed socialists.
And he's entitled to do that. But you're not wrong. I know Judge Moscatello. He is quite progressive.
So now we're all on trial for this?
Yeah, and for what? Because we had the audacity to make money for our shareholders? This judge and this defense lawyer are basically telling the world that it is okay to just hunt us down like we're a bunch of pheasants.
Look, I understand what you guys are saying, but it's not that simple.
the show ended on an activist note as well. Instead of revealing a guilty verdict, the show ended with no verdict at all. leaving the audience in the room to decide whether a murdering CEO is justified because they are rich men who run big companies. Indeed, Jesse Metcalfe, the actor who portrayed the police officer in the episode, thought the ending was great. Gee, again, what a surprise. I felt like this open-ended episode played incredibly well, Metcalfe told in TV Insider. It really works well in the episode. We just don't take a stand on the verdict, what should be. We allow the audience to have their own opinion. I think a lot of times when a storyline isn't resolved, it can cause the audience a bit of frustration. I think in this particular episode, I think it's still incredibly satisfying, which is important. Again, I'm not surprised that Hollywood would seize on an opportunity like this. I'm kind of surprised it took this long to film. But anyway, the fact of the matter is that you do have CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 100 companies, who all they give a damn about is making the green, making money for the shareholders. That's a fact, no lies. How many stories have we seen over the last 2 decades, 3 decades? Have we seen this happen? The one particular that stands out to me is the CEO, I forget, the company escapes me right now, but this was just prior to the mortgage day, the housing crash, the housing bubble popping of 2008, which of course this one CEO who walked out with millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, and everybody else got screwed. Well, guess what? They caught the dude, they put him in jail, and he died in prison. But with this, Mangione is guilty. He's clearly guilty of ending the CEO's life. Now, you're going to have two groups. You're going to have one group who says, well, he deserved it because of all these, because of these claims cancellations and what have you. They didn't take these people seriously, and people's lives are at jeopardy, and, their health and what have you. And then you have the other side going, listen, this dude just walked up to this dude, popped him, what have you, and then moved on his merry way. Even though this guy, Mangione, is from a very prominent family. He's no guy who's living in the gutter. He was no guy from the hood. This guy came from a very prominent family whose family just happened to be business owners and CEOs themselves. But anyway, let's not let facts get in the way of feelings. And that's exactly what they did. Again, NBC cares more about feelings than actually putting out facts of the case. The fact of the matter is that the guy ended somebody, and he should have got a guilty verdict and should have been sent to prison or death row. But we're going to let the fans decide. We're going to let you decide, because that's what's best. But that's just me. With that being said, I'm Jazz Borganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this, please have a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys as always, and we'll see you next time. Peace.